Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Daniel and I'm working on my first video right now. I recorded, my first clip. It's very honest and I think that that's good. But it doesn't really explain much, I guess, about what I'm doing. So I'm gonna play that clip. Yeah, check it out. I feel so silly doing this. Um, It's like, why? I don't know. Why do people make videos of themselves? And why do I really feel like I want to do it? And like, am I too old? Am I the wrong kind of person for this? It's so weird about like, I think about this stuff and I ask myself those questions all the time. And like, it's been months where I've wanted to do this and I just don't do it because it's like I said, it's like, this isn't for me. I'm not the person that's supposed to be doing this, but part of me feels like I am, and I don't know exactly why or if that's right. So that's why I'm trying to just do something, and I'm pointing my phone at myself. It feels so like, I don't know, selfish or just like self-centered to be like, look at me, I'm on the internet. But I like watching other people do it, and I also don't really know why. So I don't know what it like. If I don't know what it is about them, then maybe it's okay that I don't know what it is about myself either. And it's just a cool way to like, I don't know, show that I'm here and I'm doing something. And I can at least look back and say like, here's what I did. And I don't know, not just have a memory of it, but to have like a meaning to something and say like, to remember how I'm feeling and like how I felt and where I've been. There's so much of my life now where like I don't, not that I don't remember like things that happened, but there's like important things that I think you can get from looking back and seeing like, here's where I was and here's where I am now. And I feel like a lot of YouTubers say like that they can do that because they've been pointing cameras at themselves and talking for so long. Um, and I have a bunch of years now where I can't do that because I, thought I didn't really get to the point of even thinking about doing this before, but um, I always kind of had that feeling, and I've had that thought of like, what if I could look back and see where I was a few years ago versus now, and I don't know, make decisions based on that and understand like where I came from and what I've accomplished for myself, not in terms of like actual like accomplishing things, but just my own journey. Because there's so much that I've done for myself that I don't really recognize a lot of the time. They say like you can only compare. I mean, I compare myself to all kinds of people, but they say you're only supposed to compare to yourself. And I can't do that because I block it out. Like, I think that that's something at least my brain does, and probably other people too, where you make a story in your head of like only the things that support what you how you see yourself, and that's usually not in a good way. Like, I when I make progress on something, I think that there's part of my brain that's like, forget about that. That didn't really count. Or like, we'll just conveniently leave that part out. Like when you watch a movie about somebody's life, and especially like if the movie was written by them, it's like they only show certain things, or any kind of music movie. I mean, that's another part of why I want to do this, because you see things like those music biopic movies, and they're like, look, here was the hard time, and then here was the good time, and it went in this linear fashion. And like being an actual human being who compares yourself to people, and then when there's somebody that you care about and that you like who you see like on screen or something, and they're, it's like, oh, well, it wasn't that hard for them. Like they had that struggle there for 5 minutes, and then they beat that and they moved on and everything was good. But like that's not what it's like at all. Um so I want to do like a real version of that. That would be cool. So yeah, this is gonna be a channel about music, I think. I have tons of interests, I guess. I'm a white nerd in my 30s, and I do music. You can see I'm here in my recording studio. I'm sure I'll do some kind of tour of that in the near future. I want to talk about music and teach some of the stuff that I've learned. Yeah, this is just about my journey, and I guess, it's for me and for anybody who wants to follow along, or just, you're bored and you want to look at some cool gear, or I don't know, you just want to watch me nerd out about music and stuff. If you watch this video, then I'm really glad that you saw it, and tell me what you think. If you like the video, then like it and subscribe to my channel and check out what I'm gonna do next, because I don't really know what it is, but I have a bunch of ideas and I think it'll be fun. It's gonna be focused on the music stuff for now, and then we'll see where that goes. So thanks a lot. Have a good one.